Coachable. Coachable is the willingness to go beyond yourself by letting go of what you think you know, what you are being right about, what your ego is attached to, what you're familiar and comfortable with, in service of getting what you choose to have, what you're desiring to create. Coachability looks like a willingness to live in a question rather than already assuming you have the answer. Wherever you're awake is where you are willing to be uncertain and to discover a new answer or possibility. Wherever you're asleep is where you're not coachable, where you're certain. Whatever it is that you are dead certain about is where you yourself are willing to be dead and remain dead to whatever is possible in terms of expansion or growth. And wherever it is that you think you are open-minded, great. There are probably places where you aren't. So open your mind to those in those areas as well. Coachability looks like a willingness to learn and a willingness to accept change in my world. It looks like, ranking yourself, scale of 0 to 10. Where are you in terms of willingness to learn? If you're willing to put everything aside so that you can focus on and master certain material, then that's you. Like unscheduling everything other than what you're doing that will serve and support that initiative, and then taking the action of making that learning, that growth happen, doing that action as quickly as possible. Your coachability is measured by the size of action and the speed of implementation. And I'll call myself out on an area where I haven't been as fully coachable as I could have been. There's a course with an 8-figure coach and mentor teaching messaging and marketing, and I've been not prioritizing it, but being consistent with it. So my teachability, my coachability is there, but it's not super high, right? And it could be higher, and I recommit. And I'm going to actually watch and move through some of the material right after this. So the next piece is, what does it look like to not be coachable? Well, if somebody gives you a recipe and tells you, hey, if you want X result, do A, B, C, X, Y, and Z. And you're like, all right, well, I'm going to do A, B, and C, but X, Y, and Z, nope. That's not teachable. That's not coachable. That is the opposite of coachability. I had this happen with a potential client recently. I gave them an assignment. Actually, this happened with two potential clients. I said, well, here's the thing. Watch this thing. It'll revolutionize how you relate to your business or to your relationships. And neither of them watched the thing. And I was like, hey, this is common. Those who don't pay attention. So you're just not coachable right now. That's my main concern about you is I can give you anything and everything. I can give you the keys to the kingdom of heaven, and you might not use it. You might not make something of it. So my invitation is to get coachable, to get teachable, to start implementing, to start watching, to start learning, to start growing so that you can have what you want. Coachability is always the result of having the leverage of a desire sufficient enough to motivate and inspire you, something you're intrinsically motivated by, ideally a true choice. Coachable.